Hey, welcome to this morning's morning sprint. So we're out here starting our day out on the beach, and I just had a really close friend of mine, really good mentor and leader in many realms, including the entrepreneur realm. And he came and I noticed that him and his wife started every single day actually here at the beach in a state of peace and calm. They got up really early and did that. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna starting my day out with a little bit more peace and calm, and there's nothing calmer than those waves. So it could be a fish tank, could be some quiet time, but I would definitely invite you to adopt that strategy that my buddy and his wife do as far as starting each day peace and calm. So anyway, what are we talking about today? Today we're talking about a concept called latent potential or latent potential. Okay, and that's a Greek word, latent. And what that is let me give you a couple analogies. Let's just say that you're an entrepreneur and you're selling ice cubes, and you do everything you can. You take the water out of that ocean behind me at 72 degrees, and you work real hard to get that water down to 60 and then 50, and you're just working your butt off, and it's not changing, and you're trying to sell these ice cubes, and you got bills to pay. You get it down to 40, and then you get it down to 33 degrees, and finally you say, you know what? Ice cube sales just isn't for me. I'm done. I'm out. I'm throwing the towel in. It doesn't work. You might say that. You might say, this doesn't work. Look at all this work that I put in. Okay? Well, that work doesn't matter because you just needed one more degree. That is latent potential. Right now, latent potential with this ocean. If I wanted to dig a well right now because I'm right at the water level, I wouldn't have to dig very deep. Okay, I would hit water pretty early. Now, if I were at another side of the world, I might have to dig a mile before I hit water, but digging is still the process, the system and process that's going to get me to water. Okay, just like cooling that water is still the system and process that's going to get you to ice cubes. So super important that we understand this, and we're all all of our businesses have different latent potential. So you might be thinking like, oh my gosh, I've been sending these messages out, I've been showing up, and the business just isn't coming in. Well, you know what? Maybe that 11th message is what it takes where someone says, yeah, man, sign me up, that sounds great. Maybe it's the 20th, maybe it's the 27th, maybe it's the 50th, who knows? But when the beauty of latent potential is the more digging we do, the more efficient we get. The more we work at cooling that water, to use in that ice cube example, the better we get at cooling water. And say it took me 10 years to cool the water to my first ice cube at 32 degrees. Now, because I've done it so much, now it takes me 5 years. Then it takes me 1 year. Now I got a whole factory that does it in 10 minutes. That is the beauty of latent potential, but it's very important that you're not allowing latent potential to ruin the success that you were born with. Latent potential is nothing more than unrealized success. You have unrealized success in your calling, in your business right now, and you'll never not realize that success unless you quit. That's the only way you're not gonna realize your latent potential. So keep digging, keep cooling, whatever analogy you wanna use, keep going.